There was an ongoing story in New York City where the mayor, Bill de Blasio, was fighting with Andrew Cuomo over charter schools and universal pre-K. Now, de Blasio's plan was to supply universal pre-K, but have people who are quote-unquote rich, $250,000 and above, pay a little extra to pay for this universal pre-K. On the other side of that, Andrew Cuomo was pushing to have charter schools. And as you understand, charter schools are exactly that. They have a charter. They have maybe a 2-year charter, a 3-year charter. And if they don't perform in that allotted amount of time, the whole project is scrapped. If they do well, then the charter is renewed. Not seeing the whole picture, you would assume it's a fight between two politicians for a noble cause, either on one side or the other. Charter schools are publicly funded, but privately run. Universal pre-K is publicly funded and publicly run by the Board of Education of New York City. That, again, sounds like a noble cause. The two guys are fighting over, and we just want to figure out what we're fighting for, the good of the people. But when you dig deeper, you realize that the United Federation of Teachers, which represents teachers in the New York City system, endorsed de Blasio for his election. And the private interests, the private corporations who run many of the charter schools that Andrew Cuomo is promoting, were his campaign donors and his endorsers when he was running. Now, when you look at this, look at it this way. It's not about the children. It's about paying back the people who you owe. Before endorsing de Blasio, I'm pretty sure they made a backroom deal saying that, listen, you got to push for this universal pre-K because it'll increase teachers that we're going to need to run the program. We're going to need more teachers. We're going to need more principals. We're going to need more personnel. Each person that we have to hire for this universal pre-K means more union dues for us. So this is another way of raising money for us. Same thing on the corporate side of the charter school system. Hey, you got to push this charter school system here, and you got to expand it because we take public money and it's distributed privately. So this is your way of paying us back for endorsing you for governor of New York State. The reasons become very obvious and very nefarious now. It's no longer about the actual good of the people. You're just basically pawns in the big chessboard that they're being used to just pay back the people who they are in fact beholden to. And it's not the people. In this case, it's the UFT, which is the unions, and the private corporations who are actually stand to make a lot of money off of these charter schools, funneling money away from the UFT and funneling it into these charter schools. The UFT won, it went through, they're going to charge these higher earners more money to pay for this program. This is the issue here though. People are right here applauding, yeah, we won. We're applauding it, yeah, it's great. All our kids are gonna get universal pre-K, it's a beautiful thing, it's great. Give our kids a head start. But what you're doing is that you're actually giving the establishment more time and being able to grab your children at a younger age to indoctrinate them to believe what they want them to believe. Now you've already integrated, you voted for integrating more of the tax money to go to a failing system, because the public school system in New York City is failing miserably. It's failing from kindergarten through 12th grade. Now you just gave them more money to add to a failing system. Now you got them from pre-K to 12th grade failing. I think New York City came in as far as education was, I think, like 33rd. So what are you getting for your money? And now you're applauding, yay! We got universal pre-K. And you should give yourself a hand. You should. Because you've been duped again. You've been duped again. The same people who you're applauding for doing such great work for you were just using you for their own benefit. And hopefully now, understanding what goes on behind the scenes and what motivates these politicians to do what they do, I hope that puts things in a different perspective for you.